Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeremy. This is Jeremy Rewinds, and that's a creepy Ronald McDonald.
Press start, let the adventures unfold. Retro games.
Okay guys, I told you we were going to be talking about video games this week, and not just the ones on the shelves. I went to my guy that I always get great deals from, and he's always helping me out. And wow, I got Ernest Scared Stupid in the background here. It is, I think by the time this video goes out, it's probably going to be October. So let's kick it off with the best Halloween movie of all time, in my opinion. Ernest Scared Stupid. I love Ernest. In fact, you know, I should be dressed up like Ernest right now. Let's turn this volume down a little bit. There we go. It's not so loud. Anyways, went and got some video games. My guy's been stacking them up for me because we do deals over the phone, and then every so often I'll go out and I'll just pick everything up. This week, we're going to start with some manuals. I kind of like this. Actually, you know what we should do? Rotate a little bit. Sit maybe more like here. See if I can get this phone to sit right, because I'm doing this on my phone. Now y'all can see Ernest at the same time. Well, you can't really see him super well because all I see is a reflection of the lights that run around the room. Anyways, let's talk about this. Okay, so number one. We already went over this. Number two. Metroid Fusion. Now, I haven't looked. For some reason, I feel like I have this game, but this is just a box. Now, I'm going to interject here real quick a video if I still have it. Go. Okay, we are in my wife's craft room. She's over here hooking up the heat press. If you haven't followed her, go follow her on YouTube and whatnot and all that stuff. She is going to help me fix this Metroid Fusion box that has seen some better days. I'm even going to try to heat press the insert. We'll see how well that turns out. Might not turn out good, but we're most excited to try this. Let's see if the crafter down there can help the not so crafty up here. So we use the heat press. I don't know. I'm on the fence. The box was pretty cooked to begin with, but if you look at the edges and you look at the creases, and I'll tell you the other thing that was interesting. Let me show you guys this. I also did, back up, I did the insert as well. That turned out really good. And I know that's gonna help keep the box in better shape. So there we go. It's not the best of conditions, obviously, but, and I think I actually have a copy of Metroid Fusion for some reason. I don't collect Game Boy games, but I think I actually have a copy of this, I think. If I don't, I got a box for when I do. Anyways, there's your hot tip on heat presses. Hey guys, I gotta jump in here real quick. You know, as I was editing this video, I wasn't as polite to the heat press and what the end results were. I'm quite now looking back as to what it looked like, the box, prior to what it looks like now. I should have given it far more props, because again, that box was toast. But again, you can't make it flawless, obviously. It's just not gonna happen. But given how absolutely just destroyed that it was in comparison to what it is now, I gotta give it a really high score. I mean, I'm very impressed, and I should have been more impressed at the time. I don't know if my mind just wasn't there or not, but again, as I'm looking over this video, dude, I was quite impressed. So if I ever get any other boxes that are even slightly damaged, I will be heat pressing them to see what we can do to create a better condition. If it was there, that was pretty cool. It's a pretty shot and pretty far gone box, as you can tell from the sides and the edges, but I will tell you the insert is in there, and we heat pressed the entire thing, and I was quite impressed with how this turned out. So that is something though that I don't want unless I already have the game, in which case if I do, then great, let's rock and roll. Next thing, we're going to talk about a couple of other figures I recently got. Halo figs, look at them. He's pretty cool. And one Master Chief may not be enough, so I have two Master Chiefs. This one's got a little attachment on it. It's got his little dart in there. Anyways, these are cool. Who doesn't like Master Chief? So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna put those somewhere in the room. I'll probably put one over there by one of my other figs. This I stole out of the garage because I have a project I'm going to do with it, so let's not pay attention to that. My Game Gear, we ain't got to worry about that because you guys have seen that 100 times. Well, if not, I'm sure you have. First thing that I wanted to talk about was manuals. I picked up all these manuals from my guy, some NES games. I want to go through those real quick because those are the ones I'm most excited about. Hogan's Alley, Top Gun, Iron Sword, Super Mario 2, Tetris, Mario Duck Hunt, Dr. Mario, and Dino Riki. So I'm excited about adding those to the NES collection. The other ones we're going to go over here are SNES and Nintendo 64. I think I've got them all sorted. These are the SNES ones. We have Donkey Kong Country 3, Mortal Kombat 3. We've got Tetris Attack. We've got Tin Star, a Super Game Boy, Joe and Mac, Super Mario World, and Super Mario Kart. So, yeah, I'm excited about those. Nintendo 64, we're going to go over those manuals right now as well. Actually, we have one random Sega manual in here. But these are the Nintendo 64 ones. We have Donkey Kong 64, Diddy Kong Racing, GoldenEye 007, 1080. We have a controller for schematic for 1080. Yoshi Story, Tony Hawk 2, Mortal Kombat 4, and WrestleMania 2000. So those comprised a lot of manuals. I'm excited to have them, and I already have the manual for it because that's like Game Gear, for example. I collect Game Gear. I love Game Gear, but I don't want the box. I want the game. I want the case, the little plastic case, and I want the manual. I don't want the box, and the reason I don't want the box necessarily is because it's cardboard, baby. People just want too much money for it. Crazy. Last thing I picked up when I went to go pick these things up, I bought this. This is a CIB box version of Jeopardy. It was in really good shape. I decided, what the heck, I don't know if I have a copy of Jeopardy. I didn't see it in my app for whatever reason, but this thing is like really good shape. I mean, it's not really good shape in the sense of like the corners, I guess you could say, but I was excited to pick it up. So I grabbed that from him while I was standing out there rummaging through everything that was also there. The next thing we picked up is this right here. This is a Halo 4 Xbox 360 console. It does have a 320 360, whatever it is. I think it's 320 gig hard drive. In the bottom of it here, you can always pop this little tray right here open, pull it out, and you see right there 320 gigabytes. So the little hard drive is in there. I haven't turned it on yet. I trust that obviously Joe tests this thing and makes sure it works, because I may not test this thing for a month, 2 months. It may be Christmas by the time I get around to plugging this in. Because since I moved into this house, I haven't even turned on my other Xbox 360 because I've been playing NES games. Anyways, I'm going to put you back up here so we can keep going. Hopefully the phone sits and doesn't turn off. Hey, look at that. All right. Moving on from there, we're going to look at, I got a manual for Halo Reach, a strategy guide, a Halo Reach Signature Series guide by Brady Games. So that's actually kind of neat. I do not collect these, but I do like to get them when they're available if they're a good price. Because it's one of those things of where like, oh, that's really cool shelf piece. That's really where it ends. We're going to get some more stuff out here. Oh, with the console. We also got the matching controller. Beautiful shape. There is no issues in the battery compartment back there. It is unfortunate there is no box. I did ask if there was a box. Maybe you can find out if the guy had a box, but it doesn't sound like there was a box. So it is what it is. But my regular Xbox is just a basic, boring Xbox. But I do have a 500 gig hard drive in it, so I am going to rip that out, transfer my stuff to the new console, and I will be using this. The console I actually really want is the, what's that, the Star Wars one. I want that one, but I definitely, I mean, unless it's just a banging deal, I really want it in the box. But I like it because it's Star Wars, and when you turn it on and off and you open the controller or the ports, it makes noises like the R2-D2 noises. Anyways, there's a lot of games in this box that's on the ground down here, so we're just going to go through them one by one. There's no real rhyme or reason to this whatsoever, but we're just going to start out with Celebrity Deathmatch on the PlayStation 2. And again, as you guys know, I only collect CIB, and so anyways, that's the first one. Next one we have is Cubics Robot for Everyone on the PlayStation 1. From there, we have Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero. I have to find a better way to hold this thing up, because as soon as I bump the table, the whole thing goes flying. All right, I did not have this. Don't shoot me. Dika Sports 2. He got that. I got that from him. On the GameCube, we got Dead to Rights. On the GameCube, we got 2002 International Winter Sports. My wife and I used to rent this when it came out. Bro, let me tell you what. We played this so much. It was ridiculous. And on here you have things like downhill skiing, downhill alpine skiing, slalom alpine skiing, K90 ski jumping, K21 ski jumping, freestyle, half pipe snowboarding, speed skating, bobsledding, curling, and my wife's favorite one, figure skating. And I will say the figure skating portion of it was pretty dope, because think of it like Dance Dance Revolution. That was pretty big back in the early 2000s. I remember going to the arcades and playing Dance Dance with my buddy Eric. Woo, we tore up some quarters. Tons of fun though. Anyways, and then this was another GameCube, FIFA Soccer 2002. Another GameCube, we've got Quidditch, Harry Potter. And another GameCube. I loaded up on some GameCube. I was very happy. This is Major League Baseball MLB 2006 or 2K6. I grabbed this. I didn't know if I had it. Again, it wasn't pulling up. I really wanted the case more than anything, but I don't think I had this Game Gear. This is NFL 95, so I'm pretty sure I didn't have it, because for whatever reason my app was acting up, because I'm like, I know I have this, but then I'm like, maybe I really don't, so I just grabbed it anyways. NBA Showtime for the N64. This is NBA on NBC, and I just noticed there is a gouge in the label right there. That sucks, but it is what it is. All right, next thing we're gonna look at here is I picked up for the PSP. Yo, when do you ever see me picking up PSP games? It's hardly ever. They're hard to come by. This is Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus. I'm excited. Metal Gear just came out on the PlayStation 5, Snake Eater I think it is, so I'm jacked about that. Madden NFL 97 has the poster and everything in it. There's one in here. Wait till we get it. Yo, wait till we get to it. I'm so jacked. I'll show you. I picked this up for my collection. I don't have any intentions of probably playing it, but it's called Chaos Island: The Lost World. It is for Windows 95. I mean, if it would play on a Mac, I would hook it up to my Mac, but we don't have Windows computers, so I think this is really, really cool. DreamWorks Interactive Chaos Island. Tell me down below in the comments. Is it pretty fun? Is it pretty stupid? I think I paid like $1 for it. I don't know. I just honestly don't remember. It might have been $5. I don't remember. I just know that it's Jurassic Park and I was like a sucker for it. Thunder Truck Rally. Besides being loaded with all kinds of stickers, I was excited to grab this. I grabbed a ton of PlayStation 1 games while I was there. That he had on the shelf. Oh, this used to be a Blockbuster rental. See that right there? That's pretty cool. For the Nintendo NES, Orthelo. Yeah, I think it's called Orthelo. Why is it that you find yourself on a hunt specifically for full sets and you think, I got to be nearing the end of like lower end games, and then you come across and you see 2 or 3 and you're like, how do I not have these? These look like ones I've already had. And Orthelo is one of those cheap games that I just didn't have. Here's a couple more. We got NBA Live 97. Joe did get a lot of sports games on the Sega Genesis, but that's okay. I didn't have them. We have Pat Riley's Basketball. This one even had an original receipt in here. If you're from, I don't know which Kmart. This says Montrose Super Kmart. If there was one in Michigan, Montrose, Michigan, then that's probably where it came from. If there's one in Florida or in a different state, because I'm sure there's more than one, somebody will have to do the research if you really care that much. But it's complete, and I didn't have it. Talking about more sports games, we have NBA Showdown 94. We also have NHL 97. And the one that really shocked me, this thing weighs a lot. Yo, let me tell you what, this weighs a lot. Bill Walsh College Football. And why it weighs so much is this stack on this side. There are the manual, there's the manual, and there is a ton, I don't know if you can see these or not, all those college cards in there. Like it's as CIB as you can get. Because I would have looked at it and been like, oh, complete in box. Like we all know complete in box is the box, right? Original artwork, original manual, and the cart. This, in my opinion, really is a CIB plus. People are trying to say, oh, it's not CIB without the registration card. Pish posh, I don't give a crap about the registration card. It's there, great, but I'm not going to pay you more because it's there, because I really, truly don't care if the registration card is there. That said, this really would be CIB plus, because even if it does, and I'm pretty sure it's in there, it has all those other cards. It's kind of like, did you guys know that Monster, oh my gosh, what's the game? It's the football game on the Sega Genesis. I'll put a picture of it up here. It came with sports cards. CIB Plus would include those sports cards, in my opinion. But again, it's my opinion. Everybody has an opinion. That's my opinion. Pipe Dream for the 3D. For the 3D. Woo! Pipe Dream 3D on the PlayStation 1. Yes. Remember, when you're going for a full set, you're going to buy some weird ones. This is called Dragon Tail. Dragon Seek from New Kid Company. Hide and seek the Dragon Tail way. It has got to be probably so cheesy. Anyways, we have this one. This is called, what is this? Blast Lacrosse. Blast Lacrosse. Never played lacrosse. We have another random one here. This is called Puzzle Crossroad Chris. This is one of those ones I feel like that were at the end of their life. You guys remember these at all? That collect PlayStation 1. I think this was like, yeah, 2001. So PlayStation's already been out for a minute. Oh, Volume 2. I was telling you guys in a previous video about Jam Pack, the ones I got from the Overwatch on Whatnot. This was Volume 2. I remember having this one as well as a kid. This one has games like Bravo Air Race, Colony Wars, Cool Borders 2, Fighting Force, Intelligent Cube, NFL Game Day 98, Nightmare Creatures, Nuclear Strike, Parappa the Rappa, Test Drive 4, Tomb Raider 2, and VS, or Verse. Look at all those on the back there. $5 originally. I probably paid $5 for it again. In fact, I know I paid, I think, $5 for it. You have, again, now you just remember that top label up there? Now it says boxing. Another 2001, I'm sure. This one just says 2000 on it. Anyways, boxing game. How generic can you really get? We have this one. Oh, look, it says Shooter Starfighter. Shooter Starfighter Savin? I don't know. Another 2000 game. But you see what I'm talking about? See how they're generic? Shooter, Boxer. Where's the other one? Right here. Puzzle. I think those were all part of like nearing the end of it. Or maybe there was some other reason behind it. More PS1. We have a demo disc. How cool is this? Another demo disc. I love demo discs. Get in the zone, baby. This one includes Major League Baseball 2001, Spider-Man, Sydney 2000, Disney's The Emperor's New Groove, Matt Hoffman Pro BMX, and Jarrett and Labonte Stock Car Racing. This one was cool. Inuashi? I don't know how to even pronounce that, but I'm destroying it, I'm sure. Test of Skill, a Battle of Wills. It looks just like a beat 'em up kind of game, like a Mortal Kombat kind of style game. Remember I was talking about weird ones? Mary Kay and Ashley Olsen, gotta have it. Crush Course. He doesn't even know I'm alive, but he's so cute. RC helicopter. That's kind of cool. I'm excited about this one. I always wanted an RC helicopter, primarily an airplane growing up. Another Mary Kate. They had 2 of them. At least so far they had 2. Maybe there's more. Magical Mystery Mall. Dance moves by America's #1 music video choreograph. Interesting. Another RC helicopter. This one's called RC Stunt Copter. And it's in a case that says Grand Theft Auto. Rallycross 2, mind you. Love rally games. They're always so much fun. Speaking of rally style games, at least, Need for Speed V Rally. Okay, let's get a look at this. Oh, back to GameCube for a minute here. We got us NHL 2004. Another fine looking game. Let's take a look here. We have Dirt 3 on the Xbox 360. Alpha Protocol. Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Back to GameCube. I loaded up on GameCube. Joe hooked me up. All-Star Baseball 2002. I might have bought every sports game on the GameCube at this point, but it is what it is. And GTA has the map. I just saw. I wanted to make sure that was in there. Okay. Whew. Let me get this next huge stack. More PlayStation 1. Let's go. We have Power Play Sports Trivia. Oh, baby, this is going to be aged like sour milk. Like day-old milk, or whatever you want to say it. Big Strike Bowling. Eagle 1. Harrier Attack. We have Top Pin Alley. It is a greatest hits, but she is factory sealed. So I was like, you know what? I really don't want greatest hits, but it was factory sealed. So I was like, okay, I'll bend a little bit, because I'm getting really picky about my collection now at this point. I really want to avoid greatest hit stuff at all possible. With the exception, unless it's worth like crazy money. Like, remember I told you guys about Bolo? I think it was Toy Story. What is it? Toy Story 1, 2, 3, something like that on the PlayStation 1. The greatest hits is like worth hundreds of dollars, where the Black Label is like worth like nothing. Superstar Dance Club #1 hits. Oh, don't tell my wife. By the way, I did buy my wife a video game, a Game Boy game. Barbie Ocean Adventure, I think it was. This is Gotta Have Game Barbie software. I don't know what we do. Hit the town with Barbie and her friends for fun and adventure. Sport Car GT. Oh, now we're getting into Midway Classics. Love the Midway Classics. 007 GoldenEye. Or I'm sorry, 007 GoldenEye. 007 Racing. This one has a random stick in for skydiving. Skydive Extreme. This, I thought I recognized this. I was looking at this on eBay. I think this is like a puzzle, like a Tetris style game. It's called Spin Jam. Puzzled You Will Be. Ooh, baby, who doesn't love Bratz? I don't. Dress up, get down, and be a Bratz superstar. By Ubisoft. Arcade Party Pack. This one comes with a bunch of games like Smash TV, Klax, Super Sprint, Rampage, 720, and Tubin. So these are NES games, baby. I ran out of space and forgot to clear up the space of all the ones I transferred my computer. As I'm clearing up, I hear Ernest in the background going, "That's some real danger. 8th level Mario." Oh boy. Know what I mean, Vern? Okay. Razor. Arkansas Picker. I bought my own copy. Back off. RC Revenge. I remember playing this one for sure. I remember that one. Ooh, classic. Who doesn't love Risk? If you've never played Risk, yo, you're missing out. Risk is the bomb. This is the new Tetris. Or, I'm sorry, the next Tetris. And then this really cool demo disc. This is called the PlayStation. This is Interactive Sampler Disc CD Volume 8. That means there's 7 more I gotta find. This one has Medieval, Metal Gear Solid, NFL Extreme, and Spyro the Dragon. There were a lot of demo discs. If you think about it, on the PlayStation 1 back in the day, ooh, there was a lot of demo discs. All right, we are down to our last stack of games, baby. Yeah, this was quite the mighty haul. All right, first one we're gonna go over is, you saw Dirt 3 earlier. This is Dirt 2. From there we have Victorious Boxers, Road to Glory, Bugs Bunny, called Space Race. Speed is not your only weapon. Something tells me this is like a Mario Kart wannabe. Speaking of Mario, Super Mario World, or New Super Mario Bros. U plus Super Luigi U. So I'm excited about that one. I've been looking for that one because I want to play that one. This one is Duel Masters Limited Edition. Moving on, we have True Crimes, New York City. We've got Rain Vampire Rain. We have Rain Vampire. It's Vampire Rain. A city soaked in darkness, rain, and terror. Near the end. It was something I just realized I didn't see over here. Oh, there's another bag of stuff I forgot about. DMC, this is the Devil May Cry Walmart edition. So this one has an exclusive art book. Let's see if it has the art book. It does. Look at that exclusive art book. Ooh. Creepy. Anyways, that is in there. And our very last one, 25 to Life. Bonus music CD inside. See back for details. Bonus music CD. Bonus hip hop music with raw tracks. Oh, fire, baby. We've got it. Not just the disc. We got the CD. We're going to pop this bad boy and listen to this one. Has your favorite artists such as Jackpot, J Live, Franchise, Blaze featuring Lavel, if I said that right, Ukemouth, Pook Diesel. I don't even know any of these bands, artists. I don't know. This is our last bag. Woo, this is a bit of a long one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Roger McGuinn. I met him. If you don't know who he is, let me insert a quick clip. And if you still don't know who he is, it's okay. But I met him and his wife actually. Super nice people. I've met some famous people along the way in my career, like him, Victor Martinez, a baseball player, Toby Mac, if you know who he is, a Christian artist, and others. But it's just, they're just regular people. I don't know why people put other people up on platforms like they do so much. You know, just down to earth, nice, normal people. So anyways, moving on from there. These are mine. I took those out with me one day because I was afraid we were going to be in the car for a long period of time. And we weren't. So there was really no reason to take them. Okay. First thing I picked up, this was actually at one of his other stores. I thought this was really neat. I've told you guys a million times, I don't mess with Game Boy stuff, but this was brand new, basically. Let me see if I can figure out how to open this. Game Boy stuff always kills me because it's like, it's simple, but then all of a sudden I like overcomplicate it. So basically what this is, and you can see all the insert stuff is still in the baggie in there. And this is a Game Boy cleaning kit for your Game Boy. Kind of cool, right? I mean, it's never been used, so I thought that was cool. Another game that I don't know if my app was working right or not, because I swear I have silent service. You know what I really need to do tomorrow, besides edit all these videos and take the stuff in the garage that's eBay related and get it listed, and then I have too busy of a weekend. Maybe next weekend. Guess what? I didn't edit the video the weekend of recording like I had intended to. It actually is the following weekend, so maybe another week. I need to really organize. All these games in here are fully organized with the exception of NES. And I think the reasons why is because I've been terrified. I bought this from my guy Matt at Joe's other store. This is as gross as you can get. I mean, look at the dirt. Look at the label. It's got some dude named Joey. I got your game. Actually, Joey's. I got your game, yo. And it's filthy. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm sending this to WATA. I want to get it graded. You know why I want to get it graded? Because, like it or not, I think graded games are stupid.
Boo this man!
I don't get behind them. You want to collect them, cool, good for you. That's awesome. Personally, I have no desire for graded games. But I think it would be fun to get a really trashy copy of Mario graded. We'll see what happens. I hope it comes back at like a 0 score. I think that would be hilarious. But we'll find out. And again, to each his own. Don't hate me in the comments for that. I just don't like graded games. Graded other things, yes. Like, I want to get my PlayStation 5 Anniversary Edition. It's got the double seal, and I want to get it graded. I found out that VGA, I think it is, will grade it. It's probably going to be expensive. I talked to a guy that has one, not double sealed like mine is, on eBay. He's wanting like $4,000 for his. I don't know if that's really what it'll ever go for or not, but short story long, I am going to get mine graded eventually here, even if it's $300-400 between shipping and everything else, just because I think it would be fun to grade something like that. And the other thing is ETB boxes, which I don't know if anybody does grade those, but my son has Pokemon cards. More importantly, he has a sealed box that I would like to get graded, but nobody, I know PSA doesn't do it. So anyways, I'm digressing. This is Coco's Kart Racer, if I'm saying that right. I don't know. Oh, this is why I got the box. They had a copy of this. I'm missing this and the black box Halo 3 for my helmet, which is in the room over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right here at the very bottom corner, kind of like just over my shoulder where my finger's pointing, I believe. That's where it's at right there because I can't see without my glasses. Yes, that's Master Chief helmet. This is supposed to go inside of it, but the box is kind of nasty. I just happen to have a better condition box in the garage. Oh, baby. Before I get to these other two, let's talk about this. Oh, dang it. I did have a copy of it. This is what happens when you buy stuff and you just let it sit. Anyways, this is Chaotic Shadow Warrior. I don't know where I got that. And I'm mad at myself because I just bought a copy of this today from Goodwill for a few dollars. I wished I wouldn't have. I kept thinking to myself, you know what? I feel like I just bought that. This is Table Tennis by Rockstar. If you guys don't know the history, Table Tennis is really just a test game. They used all of us as guinea pigs to test out their engine for the next Grand Theft Auto game. So if you ever want to mess around with table tennis, a little bit of useless trivia that you might or might not be interested in, but now you know. And you know what they say, the more you know, the more you grow. The more you grow, the more you show. Let's talk about Pirates, the Legend of the Black Buccaneer. The Exit Plan. Anyways, these, along with these, I bought, there was another guy at the flea market, had buy two, get one free. Buy two, get one free. Caught me a really good deal. I think I spent $30 on everything. These are, I don't care which one you want to say. Those cost, these cost, it doesn't matter. These I'm considering are my free ones. These, I mean, it's not the greatest of seal, obviously. You're not going to be getting this thing graded to all you ones that I just talked about, how much I hate graded games, but these are brand new factory sealed and 3D, right? Tell you before, I only collect 3D. This one's 3D. This one is not 3D, I don't think. It might be 3D. Maybe I'm missing it somewhere on there. I thought God of War was 3D. Maybe it's not. It doesn't really matter. They're factory sealed. Sealed. I love sealed. Okay, anyways, that completes today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys come back for more because we're just going to keep rolling on this train, baby. So, let's see. Comment, subscribe, tell me down below what was your favorite pickup of all of these pickups. Maybe it was the Roger McGuinn CD. I don't know. Maybe it was the factory sealed free copies of God of War. Maybe it was this really cool Game Boy cleaner. Maybe your excitement is the screwed up label that I plan to get sent off to WATA to get graded just for the fun of it. Maybe it's seeing Mario on the pole over there in the corner. But either way, we'll see you next time right here on Jeremy Rewinds.
Press start, let the adventures unfold.